Hey everyone, so Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I've talked about her before. She's the new Democratic Socialist on the scene. She needs to be asked a question. It's the same question that Bernie Sanders was asked during an interview from quite some time ago, and for the life of me I searched high and low on Google and YouTube and could not find it. But I'll continue to search for it. If I find it, I'll post it later. Because it is something that everyone should watch. But during this interview, Bernie Sanders was asked about the fact that the promise of violence was necessary to carry out his big government handouts for people. A promise of violence is an integral part of providing supposedly free healthcare and education to people. This is something that I hope one day I get to see Alexandria Cortez respond to. Maybe she's never put the pieces together in her head, but she needs to be asked how she came to support violence being done to people to make them pay for things in a way they may not agree with. She needs to have it spelled out for her that her ideas cannot happen without armed government agents pointing their guns at the heads of innocent people. This same question was actually asked to a self-avowed socialist during a debate with Yaron Brook. An audience member asked this socialist what would happen to him if he didn't want to go along with the program. And it was telling because the audience member said, "Don't just blow this off, I want a real response from you in regards to the violence that will be done to me in the name of your programs." And what did the socialist do? He literally waved his hand as if the question was not worth answering. And this is exactly what Bernie Sanders did as well. He just laughs it off as if violence against innocent people is either no big deal or worth it to see terrible, low-quality government-provided services for people. So I need to see Alexandria Cortez ask this same question. She says the words free education and free healthcare, and all I hear in my head is terrible government services paid for because we're going to put a gun to everyone's head and force them to go along. These people, Bernie Sanders, Cortez, members of the Democratic Socialists of America, are above all willing to initiate violence against you in an attempt to install a utopia that will never come to fruition anyway. Cortez needs to be pressed on this issue. She comes across with a smiling face and makes her demands modestly, but behind it all is a willingness, if not eagerness, to have a government agent hold a gun to your head with one hand while the other hand rifles through your wallet to take your own property away from you. Thanks, and that's all.